The Demon-Haunted World, Science as a Candle in the Dark by Carl Sagan. Review. The Demon-Haunted World, Science as a Candle in the Dark by Carl Sagan is a powerful and engaging exploration of critical thinking, scientific skepticism, and the importance of reason in a world often clouded by superstition and pseudoscience. The core argument. Sagan argues that in a world filled with misinformation and irrational beliefs, science serves as a vital tool for navigating reality. He emphasizes the importance of critical thinking, skepticism, and the scientific method in discerning truth from falsehood. He sees science not as a rigid dogma but as a dynamic process of inquiry, observation, and testing. Key themes. The power of critical thinking. Sagan stresses the importance of questioning claims, seeking evidence, and avoiding confirmation bias. He encourages readers to be skeptical of extraordinary claims and to demand rigorous proof before accepting them. The dangers of pseudoscience. Sagan exposes the flaws and fallacies of various pseudoscientific beliefs, including astrology, UFO conspiracies, and faith healing. He argues that these beliefs often exploit people's vulnerabilities and hinder progress. The importance of scientific literacy. Sagan emphasizes the need for a scientifically literate society, one that can critically evaluate information and make informed decisions. He argues that science literacy is essential for a healthy democracy and a thriving future. The beauty and wonder of science. Sagan celebrates the beauty and wonder of the scientific worldview. He highlights the awe-inspiring discoveries of science and the profound insights it offers into the universe and our place within it. Structure and content. The book is divided into several sections, each exploring a different aspect of Sagan's argument. Key sections include: The Fine Art of Baloney Detection. This section provides a practical guide to critical thinking, outlining common fallacies and techniques for evaluating evidence. The Burden of Proof. Sagan emphasizes that the burden of proof lies with those making extraordinary claims. He argues that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Science and religion. Sagan explores the relationship between science and religion, arguing that they are not necessarily incompatible. He advocates for a respectful dialogue between science and faith, but he also stresses the importance of separating scientific inquiry from religious belief. Key takeaways. Science is a powerful tool for understanding the world and making informed decisions. Critical thinking and skepticism are essential for navigating a world filled with misinformation. Pseudoscience can be harmful and should be challenged with reason and evidence. Scientific literacy is crucial for a healthy society and a thriving future. Overall, The Demon-Haunted World is a timeless and essential read for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of the modern world. Sagan's eloquent and passionate prose, combined with his insightful analysis, makes this book a powerful call to reason and a celebration of the scientific spirit. It is a book that will challenge your thinking, expand your understanding of the world, and inspire you to embrace the power of science. Carl Sagan, in The Demon-Haunted World, meticulously dissects several pseudoscientific beliefs, highlighting their flaws and the dangers of their uncritical acceptance. Here are some specific examples. Astrology. Sagan critiques the lack of scientific evidence supporting the idea that the position of stars and planets at the time of one's birth influences personality and destiny. He points out the absence of any demonstrable link between astrological predictions and actual events, and highlights the inherent flaws in its methodology, such as the lack of control groups and the reliance on vague and subjective interpretations. UFO conspiracies. Sagan analyzes the claims of UFO sightings and alien abductions, emphasizing the lack of credible evidence and the prevalence of misinterpretations, hoaxes, and psychological factors. He points out the dangers of promoting conspiracy theories, which can erode trust in scientific institutions and lead to irrational fear and distrust. Faith healing. Sagan critiques the claims of faith healers who claim to cure illnesses through spiritual intervention. He emphasizes the lack of scientific evidence supporting these claims and the potential harm caused by delaying or foregoing conventional medical treatment. He advocates for a balanced approach that combines faith and reason, while acknowledging the limitations of both. Paranormal phenomena. Sagan explores the claims of psychic abilities, telepathy, and other paranormal phenomena, highlighting the lack of reproducible evidence and the prevalence of fraud and illusion. He emphasizes the importance of rigorous scientific testing and the need to distinguish between genuine phenomena and those that can be explained by natural causes. Creationism. Sagan criticizes creationism, which rejects the scientific theory of evolution, arguing that it lacks scientific merit and relies on faith-based interpretations of the world. He emphasizes the overwhelming evidence supporting evolution and the dangers of promoting creationism as an alternative scientific theory. Sagan's critique of these pseudoscientific beliefs is not intended to dismiss all spiritual or unconventional beliefs. Instead, he encourages a critical and evidence-based approach to understanding the world. He emphasizes the importance of separating scientific inquiry from personal beliefs and of embracing the power of reason and skepticism. Sagan, in the demon-haunted world, doesn't shy away from debunking claims of paranormal phenomena, providing specific examples to illustrate the lack of scientific evidence supporting them. Here are a few. 1. Uri Geller and spoon bending. Sagan scrutinizes the claims of Uri Geller, a famous self-proclaimed psychic, who claimed to bend spoons and other metal objects with his mind. Sagan points out that Geller's demonstrations were often staged and that he was caught using sleight of hand and other tricks. He emphasizes the importance of controlled experiments and the need for rigorous scientific scrutiny to validate paranormal claims. 2. The ghost hunters and EVP. Sagan critiques the methods used by ghost hunters who claim to capture evidence of spirits using electronic voice phenomena, EVP. He argues that EVP recordings are often misinterpreted sounds and that the evidence is often subjective and open to interpretation. He emphasizes the need for objective criteria and rigorous analysis to differentiate between genuine phenomena and random noise. 3. The Bermuda Triangle mystery. Sagan debunks the myth of the Bermuda Triangle, a region in the Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared. He points out that the number of disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle is not statistically significant compared to other areas of the ocean and that most of the incidents can be explained by natural causes, such as storms, human error, or mechanical failure. 4. The Loch Ness Monster legend. Sagan examines the claims of the Loch Ness Monster, a mythical creature said to inhabit Loch Ness in Scotland. He points out the lack of credible evidence supporting its existence and the prevalence of hoaxes and misinterpretations. He emphasizes the need for verifiable evidence and the importance of distinguishing between folklore and scientific fact. 5. The Chupacabra myth. Sagan explores the myth of the Chupacabra, a creature said to attack livestock in the Americas. He points out that most of the reported sightings can be attributed to misidentified animals or hoaxes. He emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and the need to avoid jumping to conclusions based on limited or unreliable evidence. Sagan's approach to paranormal claims is not dismissive but rather analytical. He encourages readers to approach these claims with skepticism, to demand rigorous evidence, and to be wary of sensationalized stories and anecdotal evidence. He emphasizes the importance of scientific inquiry and the need to rely on verifiable evidence to distinguish between genuine phenomena and those that can be explained by natural causes. Sagan's approach to paranormal claims, while firmly rooted in skepticism, distinguishes itself from some other skeptics or debunkers in a few key ways. Emphasis on scientific literacy. Sagan goes beyond simply debunking claims. He emphasizes the importance of scientific literacy for everyone, advocating for a society that can critically evaluate information and make informed decisions. This broader focus on critical thinking and the scientific method sets him apart from some debunkers who might solely focus on exposing specific claims. Respectful tone. While Sagan is critical of pseudoscientific beliefs, he generally maintains a respectful tone. He avoids resorting to personal attacks or mockery, instead focusing on the evidence and the logical fallacies underlying these beliefs. This approach encourages dialogue and critical thinking rather than simply dismissing those who hold these beliefs. Openness to the unknown. Sagan acknowledges that science doesn't have all the answers and that there are still mysteries in the universe. He doesn't dismiss the possibility of phenomena beyond our current understanding, but he emphasizes the need for rigorous evidence and scientific scrutiny before accepting any extraordinary claims. This approach contrasts with some skeptics who might be more dismissive of any possibility of the paranormal. Focus on the process. Sagan emphasizes the importance of the scientific method and the process of inquiry. He encourages readers to be skeptical, to demand evidence, and to be willing to change their minds in the face of new information. This focus on the process of critical thinking, rather than simply debunking specific claims, makes his approach more enduring and applicable to a wider range of issues. Balance of reason and wonder. Sagan balances his skepticism with a deep appreciation for the beauty and wonder of the universe. He recognizes the allure of the paranormal and the human desire for meaning and connection. However, he advocates for grounding these desires in reason and evidence rather than resorting to unfounded beliefs. In summary, Sagan's approach to paranormal claims is characterized by a strong commitment to scientific literacy, a respectful tone, an openness to the unknown, a focus on the process of inquiry, and a balance of reason and wonder. This approach distinguishes him from some other skeptics or debunkers who might be more dismissive or less nuanced in their approach. Carl Sagan's perspective on the relationship between science and religion is unique in its emphasis on respectful dialogue and the separation of domains. He doesn't see science and religion as inherently antagonistic but rather as distinct ways of understanding the world. This sets him apart from some other prominent views. 1. Conflict view. This view, often attributed to the warfare model, sees science and religion as fundamentally incompatible, locked in a perpetual struggle for dominance. Proponents argue that scientific discoveries often challenge religious beliefs, leading to conflict and tension. Sagan's difference: while acknowledging potential conflicts, he emphasizes that science and religion address different questions and operate in different realms. He believes that science focuses on the natural world, while religion deals with the spiritual and moral dimensions of human experience. 2. Non-overlapping magisteria, NOMA, view. This view, popularized by Stephen Jay Gould, suggests that science and religion occupy separate magisteria or domains of inquiry. Science deals with the empirical world, while religion addresses questions of meaning, morality, and ultimate reality. Sagan's difference: while Sagan agrees with the separation of domains, he emphasizes the importance of respectful dialogue between science and religion. He believes that both can contribute to a richer understanding of the world and human experience. 3. Integration view. This view seeks to find common ground and reconcile scientific and religious perspectives. Proponents argue that science and religion can complement each other, offering different but complementary insights into the universe and human existence. Sagan's difference: while Sagan acknowledges the potential for integration, he emphasizes that science should not be used to validate religious claims or vice versa. He believes that science should be guided by evidence and reason, while religion should be based on faith and personal belief. Sagan's key points. Science is not a threat to religion. He argues that science deals with the natural world, while religion addresses questions of meaning and purpose. Religion can be a source of inspiration and guidance. He recognizes the value of religion in providing moral frameworks and fostering community. Science and religion should be kept separate. He believes that scientific inquiry should be based on evidence and reason, while religious belief should be based on faith. Dialogue is essential. He encourages respectful dialogue between scientists and religious leaders to foster understanding and collaboration. Sagan's perspective on the relationship between science and religion is a nuanced and balanced one that emphasizes both the separation of domains and the potential for respectful dialogue. He believes that both science and religion can contribute to a richer understanding of the world and human experience.